We are on the set of Fraankling Speaking, and we've handled the topic marital oppression before. So we still want to continue with this topic, marital oppression. And I have in the house with me my guest this day. She's my friend, she's my sister. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Frankly speaking, solving the issues in the home.
Hello viewers, my name is Glory Otu. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Please, what the meaning of marital oppression? What do you mean?
Okay. Before we go into marital oppression, we need to know what oppression is. Now, oppression is the unjust, unfair exercise of authority over someone. Then that means that marital oppression is the unfair, unjust exercise of authority or control over a spouse. So the oppression can either be from the man or the woman. It's both ways. A man can oppress a woman in marriage. A woman can also oppress a man in marriage. For instance, a man that wants to control his wife's dressing, what the wife wears, what the wife eats, the person the wife talks to, and so on. That is oppression. A woman who verbally abuses the husband is also oppression. Now, oppression is what has degenerated into domestic violence. That is what we know today as domestic violence, where the man will physically assault his wife. That is marital oppression in highest order.
Thank you very much. Now, T, what's the whole view now about marital oppression?
Marital oppression is not a good thing to experience in marriage because it has its own disadvantages. It's not too good to experience in marriage. It does not make the marriage to be enjoyed by either spouse. Marriage is supposed to be enjoyed, not endured. So I will not advocate that there should be any form of oppression in marriage because it has its own, like I said, it has its own disadvantages. Because oppression in marriage can be, it can be exhausting. It can give somebody mental stress. Just imagine a situation where the husband will come back from work and the children and the wife they are fidgeting because the man was coming back from work. That means that the husband could be oppressing the wife or the children. The wife is not always happy when the husband is around. Same thing too for a man. When the man comes back from work, the man will be coming back to nagging wife, or the man that will come back, instead of him to have peace of mind, the wife will start nagging, or will start verbally abusing him, undermining his authority as the head of the home. So in such situation, the marriage is never peaceful, the marriage is never happy. Both parties are not living in peace. So it's not something to be enjoyed at all. Marriage is supposed to be, like I said earlier, marriage is supposed to be enjoyed and not to be endured. So a home that there is oppression in, both parties can never ever be happy.
Thank you very much. Is there any advice anybody that is going through this kind of condition? Do you have anything for them, any advice, anything to tell them?
Yes, I believe that if there is oppression in marriage, the first thing for the couple to do is for them to seek professional help. There are some people that are versed in such matters, like psychiatrists or like psychologists that can give good counsel concerning this marital oppression. You understand? So, if a couple they are going through this kind of situation, it's always good to seek professional help. And one thing that I come to realize is that when in a home where there's marital oppression, especially in the part of the woman, they don't ever speak up. They always die in silence because they don't say what they are going through. They don't want to say what they are going through because what will the society think, or they are afraid of being divorced from their husband. But will it rather the woman stays in the home, and at the end of the day, because we heard of a lot of situations where the woman has lost her life because of being beaten, or because of one thing or the other, because of the man oppressing the woman. Because marital oppression also has its own disadvantages. Sometimes it gives mental stress, and at the end of the day, it could lead to death. Like in the case where a man will beat up the woman and the woman will die. So, in this case of situation, it is best for the couple to seek professional help. And another advice I can give is that if it has degenerated to domestic violence, I will advise separation. I'm not talking about divorce. I'm talking about separation. Separation for a while. Let both couple, let them evaluate their marriage. Let the party that is acting as the oppressor, let the party seek professional help. Let him seek counsel so that the situation can be turned around. I don't advise that couples should divorce. No, but they can separate for a while until the man is able, or the man or the woman is able to go through counseling, and things will turn around by the grace of God, turn around for the family. That is my own advice.
Okay, thank you very much. She has said it all, and we've heard it all. So my prayer is that anyone that's going through this kind of condition, the God will heal your homes in Jesus' name. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. We love you. Thank you.